Donald Trump may still have his loyal base, but the growing wave of public discontent suggests his influence is waning. At a Texas town hall, MAGA Republican Congress member Keith Self faced an unexpected and humiliating response, boos and jeers from his own constituents. It was a clear sign that the unwavering support for Trump and his allies is beginning to crumble. But this wasn't an isolated incident. Trump's name seems to invite backlash wherever it's mentioned. Even at a WWE event in Canada, once a safe space for his brand of showmanship, Trump was met with loud booing. The reason? Many Canadians haven't forgotten his reckless trade threats, which strained US-Canada relations and led to unnecessary economic turbulence. Meanwhile, the Biden administration continues to clean up the mess left behind by Trump's disastrous economic policies. His budget cuts to Medicaid, education, and infrastructure disproportionately hurt working-class Americans while funneling tax breaks to the ultra-rich. Trump's self-proclaimed economic miracles were nothing more than a mirage, benefiting billionaires while leaving ordinary Americans struggling. And yet, Trump still has the audacity to claim he alone can fix the country, a claim that falls apart under even the slightest scrutiny. Adding to the growing unease surrounding Trump is his long-documented relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. While Trump and his defenders try to downplay the connection, the ties between the two are too obvious to ignore. Epstein was a known predator, and Trump's documented social interactions with him raise uncomfortable questions. The right-wing media conveniently avoids these discussions, but the public is paying attention. The financial markets are also reacting negatively to the political uncertainty surrounding Trump and his potential 2024 bid. The atmosphere on Wall Street has been described as filled with extreme fear, with major U.S. indexes declining sharply. Investors know what another Trump presidency could mean: economic instability, reckless trade policies, and further division. While his supporters chant "Make America Great Again," the market seems to be sending a clear message: another Trump term could be a disaster. Beyond Trump himself, his allies are facing increasing public hostility. At a ski resort in Vermont, the family of J.D. Vance, a staunch Trump supporter, was met with furious protests. Demonstrators labeled them as traitors, an indication of just how deep the political divide has become. Once hailed as a voice of the working class, Vance has since aligned himself with Trump's brand of politics, and his critics aren't staying silent. The backlash against Trump and his allies is growing louder. The era of unchecked MAGA dominance is fading, and the cracks in the movement are becoming impossible to ignore. Americans are demanding accountability, and the boos, protests, and market jitters all point to one undeniable truth: Trump's influence is no longer absolute. The question now is, how much longer will Republicans hitch their wagon to a man whose support is crumbling?